Hello Aquarius, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your Zodiac Tarot forecast for December 21st to January 4th, sorry. So let's get right into it. I'm doing a live stream for the first anniversary of the journey home, December 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. You can put comments. I put a post on YouTube, not a video, a post, and you can leave questions there so I can pull some cards for you so we can have a little fun. We can chat, interact, and do some readings, pull some cards for some questions. So let's start with the shaman deck, the circle. This is about family cycles. And a lot of us in the 2019 paid a lot of generational karmic debts. This shows the support and love of your guides, your guardians, your ancestors that came before you. You are now receiving the gifts of your ancestors, the rewards of those debts that you paid, coming full circle. The hunter never takes more than he needs, where the gatherer stores for winter supplies. So you're going to have huge downloads because of this eclipse cycle that we just went out of. It was our last lunar eclipse, 12-12-12. The next one and last one of the decade of the solar eclipses, of any eclipses, will be December 26th in Capricorn. Exciting. These changes. We're closing out 2019 with a literal bang and diving into our new cycles, our new us's. Is that a word? I get such a kick out of people and their vocabularies on YouTube sometimes. Like, conversate, that's not a word. Conversate is not converse. To converse, not the sneaker, but to converse. But you're conversating. I get a real charge out of that one when I hear it. Anyway, grammar police. The hunter never gathers more than he can absorb or take with him. And you are going to be very decisive in what you take, what you accept from people, what you don't accept from people. And these are all gems. You're seeing all these gems around you, being able to pick and choose. The hummingbird. The hummingbird I should read, if it's possible, with these eyes of mine, because it is a beautiful card. I'll read part of it. Oh, I can't read. Lord have mercy. The buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird, preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust the rightness of the moment and take bold action. Trust success is assured. Open if you, I'm going to stop reading. I'm a fluent reader. I can't read anymore. I used to keep books in my purse wherever I went, and now it's one of those losses of my losing eyesight that is, well, my biggest heartbreak in life right now. You're ready to take off onto this new adventure, taking flight with the delicacy of this bird. You're having that delicate, fragile way about you, but do not mistake weakness. Do not mistake kindness or fragility for weakness. You're very strong. You may look like the hummingbird, but you are the hunter. Going after what what? Claiming your heritage, claiming your legacy. Quite literally, Aquarius. This should probably be a collective reading. We have Arvel, the parrot, Penelope, Dreamweaver. Some of you are mirroring each other, but it is very much about the crown chakra, not the crown, the throat chakra, being able to communicate and express yourself. And you're weaving something very creative, something magical, bringing into reality this new cycle, how you want it to look, how you want to proceed with it. That hummingbird where you're very gentle and seemingly fragile, you are incredibly strong, and you are going after the things that are rightfully yours. So let's get on with the tarot portion of the reading. Really sorry about that reading. I felt like a grade 2 reading to a class full of people and didn't do so good. The world, that closing cycle of 2020. So because we're into that last week of the new year here, this is the joyful end of old cycles and beginning of new. Your crowning energy is the Two of Earth, finding your balance. You could be multitasking, taking on many things, but you are balancing. And the Seven of Earth, you're planting seeds for the a future harvest. Very carefully too, Aquarius. You are being very strategic and careful in the planting of these seeds that you want to harvest from, because the Two of Earth is that multitasking, being able to balance, being able, I get the picture, Aquarius, of you shooting seeds out into the earth and being very, it's like target practicing. You're target practicing shooting seeds out there. This is a possible and potential harvest. And yeah, being very strategic about it. We have the Lovers entering. You could be dealing with a Gemini, not necessarily, but this is about choice in love. Who you're going to proceed with, or who you choose to proceed with in the area of love. Messenger of air, there is a message coming in. Someone, I think it's going to be like a message or offer of love. There's not going to be anything hidden here. No mystery. There's no mystery here. It's frank discussions, though heartfelt. And no mystery. Nothing hidden. Being very open with each other. If you were in argument with someone, or you were in conflict with someone, that's ending. Quite literally ending. No more arguments or backbiting, or you've either cut that out or you changed your strategy. Let's pull out the rest of these cards. Right at the heart of the reading, you're in pause. Maybe just taking a break while you look at your next moves, your next steps, different angles. How is this person feeling? You don't want people trying to control you. You could have been dealing with someone who was manipulative or stubborn or controlling. You're not having any of that. It's not a lack of respect for this person. It's just that this person in the past could have left you out in the cold. And you're almost like, well, maybe not saying it out loud, but thinking, well, who are you to come in now and tell me how to live my life or do things, or who to be with, or what my direction is going to be. This message coming in, there is passion behind it. And I think you're aware of that, Aquarius. I think you're aware of that. Passion under the surface, passion going on. Even though when you speak like friends, or it's like absorbing, like a sponge, information. information. Not in a manipulative way, but in a way that makes you feel comfortable as an Aquarius. That that love for knowledge, something that you'll be able to share with someone. And there's passion under the surface there. You went through a grieving process. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. Now, these seeds that you're planting have a lot to do with communication, messages, networking. All these seeds that are being planted in the area of work. It could be you putting out your resume in all the places that you want to be, or collaborating with others, brainstorming. And in the area of love, it's almost like you're sending your feelers out there. If you're single, Aquarius, your energetic feelers are out there for people to pick up how they react to it. You will know, you will decide, after whoever picks up those feelers. But you're planting those feelers out there everywhere. I'm here. This is who I am. Like it or leave it. You're closing a cycle on either a person or a behavior with a person. This person has either learned their lesson and you're moving to a better level of communication and commitment, or this person has exited your life, or you exited theirs. The person that's coming in with the message has gone through spiritual healing, is being open with you. You're loving this communication. It puts a big smile on your face. It took a lot of strength for you to walk away from gossip, people who were backbiting if it was a love situation, walking away from this one-upmanship, always arguing, just having the strength to either keep your mouth shut or to say something in order to put that animosity behind you, in order to put that arguing to rest. You're coming out of the cold. You're coming out of the cold to collaborate with one or more people, either in business or love. You have thoughts about someone you desire. There is someone you want to go after. So maybe all this seed planting was all in like a pea shooter at the same person. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I want you in my life. You're going for it. Whatever you're going for right now, whether it's love or business, Aquarius, you're going to be victorious. You're letting your boundaries down. Okay, now if this is a partnership in business, you're allowing someone in to partner up in business. If this is about love, you're allowing your boundaries down to let this love in, which is a solid foundation that leads to marriage or a higher commitment. This message brings you out of hermit mode. It looks like you've either been in hermit mode, you're going into hermit mode, or maybe this message put you in hermit mode, so because you need to think about what that message really was all about. You're not accepting. You're coming out of the cold. You may not have had closure on a situation, but you're coming out of the cold. And you were in the cold because you did not make a judgment call or take action on that. But it's still good. You're still coming out of the cold. Though you don't feel there was a resolution to it, it doesn't seem to matter. At least not anymore. You are saying no to someone. No to a reconciliation. No to a proposition in business. There's this person is manipulative, controlling, stubborn, and you're like, no, I don't need that kind of stress in my life. So you're choosing on the crossroads, you're choosing a different path away from controlling people, away from manipulation and people who are very, very stubborn. Very stubborn, very controlling. You're releasing that. All right, I'm going to take this over to the extended reading. They're only $10, but it gives you access to all the extended readings of all the zodiacs, the weekend messages ahead, and the weekend and a week ahead. There's also other perks like cheaper personal readings for the members as a thank you. And you're in there for a month. That $10 covers a whole month of all the readings that come out that month, which are quite a few. So do take advantage of it. Enjoy it. Things are going up. Things are changing. Things are evolving at the website. There will be medicine bags and eventually some jewelry. Not costume jewelry. Real jewelry. Gems. And yeah, there's a lot going on for 2020. And thank you for the journey we've been on together. And I can't wait for the next leg of it. God bless you, Aquarius. We'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.